Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Guys, we are still on the momentum of saving old technology and devices, and we focused a lot on Apple and iPads very recently. Now, we're going to continue on with that. The last couple of episodes, we repurposed iPad screens and turned them into multimedia frames and machines physically. Now, we're going to go back to the old iPad 1, and I just want to prove to you that this device is still usable in 2026. Now, okay, there are still going to be apps that don't work. Some, the browser features, etc., do not work. But I'm just going to go through of ways to make this back into a gaming machine in terms of playing some old classic games, etc. It is still very much usable. A few episodes back, I will put the link in the description above. You will need to jailbreak this, and we jailbroke this, and I went through a step-by-step of how to do it and to fix the App Store. So the App Store on this iPad 1 now works. So you have the purchase section here, you have your categories, you have top charts. The feature section doesn't work because that stopped working. They do not have that on the modern App Store anymore. And Genius also does not work. But you can see all mind of different things here. So you've got the YouTube app, etc. Of course, however, a lot of these apps will not work. However, this is very helpful when you're going to the purchase tab. You can still download your purchase apps on here to the most recent compatible version for this bit of software. But I just want to talk to you about a different version of an app store, the Jailbroken app store, which you can go through, obviously through Cydia. And there is a few things you can see here. I've got stuff like the old Angry Birds on here. Now, there are ways of being able to sideload these apps on differently, but sometimes with a computer, obviously to jailbreak this, you're going to need a computer, but sometimes constant access to a computer, if you've borrowed a friend to jailbreak it or something along those lines, is not that easy. But you can see here is the original Angry Birds. Don't judge me, but you can see it works absolutely fine. A bit of Plants vs. Zombies 2 on here as well. And I'm going to show you more on how to download these apps directly from the iPad here. So let me just prove that this is all up and running. Some of the apps obviously still will not work, but some of these old classics will still go through. And obviously, this is a bit of a warning as well. The apps that I'm getting, telling you to download, use them responsibly. Obviously, the apps that I've downloaded here are already free apps, so don't abuse the applications. So Cydia here, you go into Cydia, the source that you are going to need. Okay, let Cydia do its thing like it always does. Okay, return to Cydia. So we're going to go to sources. And the one that you're going to want to download is Electromon's repo, which is right here. So it is yzu.moe/dev/. I'll put that up on the screen as well, so you seen that. But to add a source, if you are new to jailbreaking, we did go through it in the last episode when we jailbroke this. But just to recap, you just click edit, click add, and then you type in your URL there, and it will source it through. When you're done, you just click done. So we're going to go on Electromon's repo, which is right there. Go to all packages, and we are going to go to Veteris. Let's go back there. Sorry, 1 second. I'll recap that again. So you're going to go to Electromon's repo, all packages, and then you are going to go to Veteris. When you download Veteris, it will automatically download the Veteris helper at the same time as well. So once we have downloaded Veteris, it will restart your Springboard. Another one actually that I would probably recommend as well, so you can download IPAs, etc., directly onto your iPad without the need of a computer, is you are going to go on. So it is actually in Big Boss, but it is in Big Boss, but there are so many repos in Big Boss that tweaks in Big Boss that it is so difficult to find. So just go on here on the search tab and just go IPA installer. And basically that will allow you to download IPAs onto the iPad, and then you can then install the app through the IPA installer. It's quite simple. The IPA installer is just up there. So you're going to find it in wherever you put it. You might put it in downloads. You might make a different file called documents. But when you download it straight off the internet, it's difficult. A lot of the things like archive.org, etc., aren't working. But there are ways of getting here through this and Veteris. You can get stuff like Dropbox, etc., and sign in to Dropbox, so you can transfer IPAs over from Dropbox, and then download them on to here, and then install them through IPA installer, and that will work. But here is Veteris. Obviously, it is actually an iPhone application, so it does look pretty small. But yeah, you can go through categories. There's all sorts of categories here: utilities, travel, sports. As I said, though, obviously, not all of them will work. So you've got productivity, you've got all sorts on here that you can have a play around with. But let's just say that we're focusing on games. Obviously, a lot of like the music apps and stuff. I tried Spotify in here. I haven't tried it properly to see if I can get it to work. But Spotify is one of the difficult ones. They made it extremely difficult to get Spotify to work, and I'm still trying to work on a workaround for that. So if I find one, obviously I will update you guys. But here, there's all these different types of games, and obviously you've got to make sure, like, it does tell you like the versions that it goes up to. You've got Ben 10 on there. But as I said, just be mindful that this app, don't abuse it. Download the free apps that you will struggle to download from the App Store itself. For stuff like Angry Birds is not on there anymore. Stuff like Doodle Jump, bits and pieces. So just don't abuse it. Use it use it responsibly. Stuff like New Star Soccer. I know that was I've got that, the free version of that as well. I don't know if this will work. I can't remember if this was even out. I remember playing it when I was a lot younger on my my old iPhones, but I don't remember if it would have been out at the stage of that. It just takes a while to load up, but it will just appear on the home screen. Don't be alarmed if it takes a while. That actually took probably about 4 minutes to show up on the home screen. And as I said, if the app is compatible, it will load. If it's not, it will just shut down straight away. Okay? You seem to have something here. And there you go. It loaded. Again, you can get apps again back on these older iPads just to give it a bit more of a lease of life to be able to use it. As I said, there are so many sources on Cydia that help with all various different things. We fixed YouTube. We've done all sorts on these, and YouTube is a big one as well. The YouTube Fixer, the YouTube Replacer. So the YouTube Replacer app works on this iPad, which we did in quite a few episodes back. So if you're interested in that, have a look at that up on the channel. And there was another YouTube Fixer, which again, I did a video. So there's 2 videos on the channel on YouTube fixes, both different, both look at different iOSs. The more recent one is easier, and it covers a wider range of the iOSs, including the older ones. But the other one fixes the original YouTube app, which is on here. So it could be best for this. It involves a lot of the other newer one involves a lot of side loading. So it's just one of the preferences that you prefer if you want to use the old classic YouTube app, or if you want to use a more modern version. But go and check them out if you are interested. Guys, if you have any questions down below, then do let me know. But yeah, this was just a very simple thing of how we can give our iPads a lease of life. We've jailbroke it. We've got the App Store working for purchase apps, and the other apps as well. The other apps do download. If there are compatible apps on there, they will download. But the Veteris is just easier. It is an easier download, and it just downloads the IPAs directly from their systems. So it's nice and easy. Or download IPAs yourself from there. Transfer some over from Dropbox, whatever things. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you are enjoying these videos. And if you have any ideas or you want to see anything on the channel, then do leave a comment down below. Let me know, what are you using your iPad first generation for currently? And if you need any help or some ideas of how to use it, moving forward. Or if these help, just let me know in the comments below. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new here. And if you want to help the channel out, then do consider looking at the merchandise. And if you want to support even further, then consider being a member. Get early access to videos and help shape the way this channel moves forward. And I will catch everyone in the next one.